All right, so today I'm joined in studio by Gino Oliver. He is the founder of Gino Oliver's Foundation. It's a foundation that focuses on music and teaching young people, young kids, all about music and music instruments. Am I correct, Gino?
Absolutely, you're correct.
All right, Gino, tell us a little bit why you decided to start this NGO, which is obviously in the area of Bonteheuwel. Why the need to have an NGO in Bonteheuwel?
A very good afternoon, and thank you for having me in the studio today. Yeah, it started actually, the idea started way back 2013, roundabout, when we were jazz in the yard. Jazz in the yard.
You would play music in the yard?
Exactly, we would play music in the
Makes
yard.
sense.
With the likes of Desmond Blake. I mean, he's one of the head teachers at the Gino Oliver Foundation and Jazz in the Yard. So Jazz in the Yard was the vehicle actually that we invited a lot of musicians or a lot of guys in the area of Bonteheuwel and surrounding to come and showcase their talent, you know, on a regular every second week, and we out of there.
Now, I can imagine, you know, being in the Cape Flats, you know, a lot of things happen in the Cape Flats. We hear on the news of, you know, crime here, crime there. But are you trying to say you were trying to create something positive that would come out of Bonteheuwel by, you know, giving lessons to kids? If I'm not mistaken, is it only young kids that are taught instruments, or do you also have adults?
Okay, for starters, we use music as that vehicle for people to connect, or young people to connect positively. So Jazz in the Yard is a platform for the artists, but the Gino Oliver Foundation is the NGO that we actually give back to our community, you know, and say, listen, we want to teach the kids and stuff. Like I said, all of that musicians that are platformed on Jazz in the Yard, some of them give back to the community.
Are you doing this by yourself, or do you have other partners or individuals that are also helping you run this,
currently,
this organization?
Currently, I have a very dear colleague of mine called Desmond Blake. He is actually assisting and helping me through this. And it's, you know, it's tough out there, you know, it's tough out there.
Yeah.
But you know what, I think that is the drive, because we're coming from the townships, right? And we just wanna see, or we just want to tell or help to make positive adults out of the young kids. And I think music for us is the best vehicle to use it. Yeah, we start from the age of between 6 and 20 years old. Older than that, we'll do private classes as well. That will be in the week, but weekends, but Saturdays from 11 till 2 o'clock.
You know, Gino, I know it's not easy running an NGO because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifices, a lot of time.
Absolutely.
But also you are having an event, Jazz in the Yard, if I'm not mistaken. Tell us about this event. When is it taking place?
Okay, the Jazz in the Yard and Utopia, you know, Utopia Cafe and Lounge, that is out in Ottery. We are actually partnering in raising funds for the Gino Oliver Foundation, because that is how we ask the community now to help us, because we help the children, you know, we help your children, because listen, our motto is spreading love, and my kind is your kind, your child is my child. So that is the way we go about things. And yeah, that community social fundraiser is at Utopia, Club Utopia. You can just check it on the internet as well, you know, Utopia Cafe and Lounge. And a lot of musicians, a lot of Cape Town's finest musicians got together and said, listen, we want to assist, and we want to help the Gino Oliver Foundation, because the Gino Oliver Foundation isn't just music, it's a lot of things attached. It's an outreach that we do feeding schemes as well. you know, and we do clothing where houses burns out. We do all of, it's a bulk of doing
you're
things.
making a difference in your community, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
You are giving back to your community, and we need a lot more people like you doing that. Look, you seem like you are a lover of music. What is one of your favorite instruments that you love to play?
My favorite instrument, without a doubt, is a saxophone.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
in love with the saxophone.
Where did your love for music start, actually?
The love for music starts way, way back when I grew up in Bellville South as a young boy before I moved to Bonteville, you know. And my dad, them were always playing nice records like, you know, like the Abdullah Ibrahims and, you know, Merenbergs, the Towns of kind of vibe, you know. And yeah, that actually rubbed off on me as when I grew up and said, listen, the music I've listened to, man, have shaped me into the person I am today, and I want to give back, and I want to use that as a vehicle for young people to connect with.
All right, you know, who are some of the people that will be performing on this event? Just quickly, just name a few, one or two, so that the viewers can know who they can catch at this event.
Leslie Weber, vocalist, Sammy Weber's wife, and Duncan Johnson, and Andre Leroux, Dude, guitarist from Lavis, you know.
Don't give too much away, please. Don't give too much away. We want the people to go out and actually go and watch the event. On that camera, please let people know where they can go to purchase tickets and where is the venue that they can go to for this event and the date. Just quickly on that camera.
Okay, the venue is at Utopia Cafe and Lounge. It's in Enslin Road in Ottery, right? That is the 30th of April. So the next day is a public holiday, so it's lekker. Yeah, tickets 120. I will put up where you can purchase up front, but for now the tickets is 120, and there will be account numbers, etc. on there for those who want to pay up front. So yeah, you can check my Facebook page, Gino Oliver Facebook. You can email me. I'm thejazzyard@gmail.com. My number is 073-441-6863. And if you want to do a contribution in helping this foundation better or continue the work in disadvantaged communities, feel free to give me a shout.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gino, for joining us in studio, and definitely our viewers should go out and catch this event on the 30th of April, and all the best on this coming event.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for you for hosting us today.
All right, let's head back to studio with Mamesi Lamoon.